Te quiero. My name is Mario Arevalo. I am from El Salvador, and I'm a professional opera singer.
32-year-old Mario Arevalo knows all too well what it is to live in poverty.
We were very poor when we were in my country. We used to live in a tenement.
At the age of 8, his mother decided to migrate to the U.S. in search of the American dream. She left her son behind.
My childhood, even though, my mom was absent and I didn't have a father, I grew up without a father, it was wonderful. It was nice.
6 years went by before Mario was able to reunite with his mother once again.
My mother never wanted to bring me as an illegal alien. That was one thing that she had to suffer, and she didn't want me to go through that. My mom was robbed, when she tried to, come to the United States, and she almost died, on her way to come here, because she wanted to give us a better life.
In 1999, at the age of 14, Mario arrived on Long Island.
It was a huge culture shock.
He didn't know the language and barely knew his mother.
I had a little resentment, for the distance that I had, with my mother.
But his mother had plans for him. Mario was immediately enrolled in school.
I didn't know the language, and the people were interesting to me. I think there was only like 3 Hispanic, students at the school that I went. So it was a little out of my, comfort zone.
A year later, he was off to high school. He was about to discover his passion.
My ESL teacher introduced me to my choir teacher because I needed an extra credit in my school to graduate. And she introduced me to my high school music teacher, and I fell in love with music.
So your passion wasn't always music. You actually wanted to become a cardiologist. What happened?
I've always been keen of science and medicine, and I always thought that I could change people's life by doing it. Unfortunately, my family could not afford it for me to go to school, so I chose my second passion, which was music, and I think this was the right choice.
And indeed it was.
By junior year of high school, my high school teacher will take me to extra activities outside school for me to learn music. On her break, she will teach me how to read music. She will teach me how to play piano a little bit and how to sing. And then she recommended me to a voice teacher in Long Island that he encouraged me to become an opera singer.
It was his senior year in high school, and it was time to apply for college, but there were obstacles.
A lot of the schools that I applied did not take me because I was an ESL student, so a lot of the requirements that I needed to get into the school, I didn't have them, but 2 schools did take me.
He got a full scholarship to Boston University, where he got his master's in music. Right after graduation, he received a phone call about performing at the world premiere of the Italian opera Iago by composer Carlo Pedini. He's performed around the world, in Italy, Canada, and Austria, at prestigious theaters throughout the country like Lincoln Center and the New York City Opera House.
And Mario, you were able to perform with one of your idols, Andrea Bocelli.
Oh, I flipped. I went crazy. He's like, oh, thank you so much for allowing your voice to sing with me today.
Mario's dreams aren't over just yet. He's about to accomplish another goal. In March, he's heading back home to El Salvador to perform for the first time ever.
Me as a Salvadorian that it's making it and has done it, it is my responsibility to go back to my country and give up what I've learned.
Do you feel like you've accomplished the American dream?
They said that only 1% of opera singers make it out there. So for me, a Salvadorian, immigrant, to touch those stages and, and singing productions like that is definitely a dream come true.
I'm Jessica Formoso, Fox 5 News.